It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
On the ball. You alright? Wow. It's just been a while since I have been recording. So let's get right to it. What is good, guys? It's your boy Aaron, and you're watching the Aaron Show, kind of a little highlight recap of my reaction to today's game of a wonderful win. So, of course, we just finished right now against the Washington Wizards from a 119 to 102 win against the Washington Wizards. Where was Harry Potter? Or sorry, where was Snape? I'll give Harry Potter a chance. He's a good wizard. But where was Snape? Where was Hufflepuff? Where was all of these wizards? Where were they? Oh right, they didn't even play. It was more of a wow. I don't know if they went to wizard school, you know what I mean? I mean, the matter of the fact that they went to Hogwarts, maybe they missed the train. Maybe they did. I wonder how that. Wow. It's a bummer because I didn't miss the train. We just actually kicked their asses. Wow. That's a bummer. I don't know what wizard we just versed, but whatever game we just finished with whatever game we played, no matter if it was that pickup ball or whatever the fuck it was called, that was too easy. So let's get right to it. Because I think we were just on the road, catching the train to Hogwarts. And guess what? We didn't miss the train. They missed it. Even though their train came to us, but yeah, we kicked their asses. So where were they? Let's see. Yeah, Washington did come back to, have an early lead against us in the third a little bit. They came back a little bit. They had their little surprise and, McCollum a little bit. Zaz. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, a couple of rookies, all that stuff. It was a back and forth one, Of course, first quarter we'll give them some solid effort into that. But where were they? I mean, that's the only matter of the fact of where were the Wizards in the third. Now, of course, we came out in the third with 41 points. How is that so? I wonder how. Let's see, what's his name? Wow. He's not on the Wizards. Where could he possibly be? All right. The guy that we just traded last year. Karl-Anthony Towns, who scored 33 points. Oh my God. And 13 rebounds. What a coincidence. How is that possible? Now, in all seriousness, how is that possible? Do you know how is that possible? It's because Wizards don't know how to play. They only know how to Linguario Leviosa on and on again, but they don't know how to Wingardium Leviosa or Expectrum. They forgot Expectrum Patronum and all of these other spells. So you know what they had to do? They had to average 46 points from the field. And what about the Knicks? The Knicks were 46.8. Wow, but how is that possible? Well, I don't know. I mean, it was close, percentage-wise, but we did play them, right? I mean, we did say the right spells, right? Yeah. Now, of course, with these Wizards, they were just, I think they failed in class because, listen, they had 20 turnovers. Wow. Wow, 20 turnovers. I wonder how that's possible. And how about us? Oh, yeah, we were less because we passed the ball. As much as all of the other 29 teams said, they're not going to be good. They're not going to make it to the cup. Hold up. We still have 70-something games left. Relax. Shut the fuck up and relax. We only had 20 turnovers. So we were much better with the ball. Literally. Like I said before, Karl-Anthony Towns, 33 points. The guy was just a beast. They made us, these Wizards had no choice but to foul a big man. And by the way, this is what Mike wanted. Mike wanted so they could foul Karl-Anthony Towns more often than he could foul on Jalen Brunson. Which is not a bad idea because the more that you foul on Brunson, God knows what. Now, also, he got 13 rebounds, which is amazing. OG and Jalen Brunson also combined a solid number of numerous of passes, but they had a combination of numbers that were high above the arc. Now, yes, I do know that Jalen Brunson scored, I want to say, 16 points? And OG Anunoby did the same thing, but they helped so much with leading the points and passing. It was much more passing. That was the thing, there was a lot of passing going on, a lot of penetrations, and that's what I'm happy that we kind of did right now. So, which was kind of pretty cool. Our bench had a lot of what to do. Let's face it, our bench was pretty good. Like, if I had to give a rating of our bench, was probably a solid 10. Because we showed up. Whenever it was Miles' turn, it was his turn. Whenever it was Jordan's turn, he showed the F. Like, yo, I mean, we were on fire today. Now, of course, in the third quarter, we had a little bit of our, shaky moments. But overall, we secured the ball pretty good. I mean, the matter of the fact that we had very few turnovers, it was more of how we played and when we played. So, it was more of, okay, when can we actually pass the ball? And yeah, we had that. It was 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 passes. It was all over. It was from Jalen Brunson. It was from Josh Hart. It was from Karl-Anthony Towns, Jordan Clarkson, Miles McBride. All of these guys passing the ball. Like, that was the most important thing. Even, I don't know if Mitch played tonight, but it was more of Karl-Anthony Towns, more than all of these guys today. Now, yes, I could see the face that when, Jalen Brunson wasn't too hyped of how he played, but he really played good. I mean, give a shout out because we really did a good job. Now, in terms of improvement on what we have to do is, the shooting percentages. I feel like shooting percentages, it was a little bit shaky, but you know what? With a team like this, of course, we were too good. We were really too good on the spot. We were right then and there. And that's what it just mattered. Even if it was like early leads, that's what we have to improve. Early leads, that's, within these games, No matter if it's these high teams like Cleveland, Milwaukee, all of these other high teams, we gotta practice. It's all about practice and efforts. Practice and efforts again and again and again. Because if we do that again and again and again, we will lead to a good conclusion, and it's really gonna be good. Uh, yeah, we just like listen. I mean, the whole matter of the fact is that we stretched the floor, and it was just perfect. Like I said before, I don't know where they went to. Like I don't know which exit they stopped at Hogwarts, but I think they were lost. You know, but listen. I mean, it's also early in the season, so let's see what what we have to do. I mean, we still have more time, and I've got to say before I wrap up the kind of highlight is that the the with our opponents of who we go up against, we have to show what we can do and how to control the momentum on on offense and on the defensive end, because if we do that, we'll be very good. And I think what we did today at the third quarter, we did just that. You know, I also think when it comes down to us, like what happened in the third game against Chicago on Halloween, that was not was what I was expecting. And I'll tell you something. When it came down to the two games against Cleveland in the season opener and in Boston, that was a rapid fire because we knew right then and there they were going to come and take the lead. Then we were going to take it back. So there was more of a opportunity to take it from there and then come with it, you know. But overall, we kind of played good. I'm really kind of happy of how we played, and yeah, the next couple of games I'll actually tell you guys is games that I really want to be a lookout for. So, of course, we're going up against Minnesota on Wednesday, which I might be doing another show this year, like I said in the recap of last year. If you guys really watched that on this area, I don't know where, but if I do put it there, it's gonna be right, right, right over there somewhere. My finger, I don't. Yeah, girls know how to do it much better than I do, but it's somewhere right over there. It's gonna be somewhere on your right, but yeah, Minnesota is gonna be one, and we have a lot of home opener or like home games. So we're gonna go up against Minnesota. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to watch that. Um, that's gonna be a little bit difficult with Julius and Dante and all these guys, Anthony Edwards. Um, it's going to be a little bit interesting, but we've got to do the same thing. We've got to do the same thing. If we could do the same thing as what we did today, listen, we'll be in a good position. As well as for Brooklyn with Ben Zaraf. Yeah, Ben Zaraf. No, but in all seriousness, with Brooklyn as well. I mean, Brooklyn is also the same thing, but I have a feeling that it's going to be the simplest win as much as it was with the Wizards. And we'll see where it goes from there, because I believe what we have next week with Memphis and Orlando and Miami, it's going to be this, home opener, or like this home streak of games. So we'll see what we're dealing with then, because right after these home games, we're going to Miami, we're going to Dallas, and we're going to Orlando. We're coming back here to go up against the Brooklyn Nets. And yeah, then we're going to Charlotte. We're coming back here again, going up against Milwaukee. And then I believe it's Toronto here at the end of the month. So All these games are going to be important. You know what I mean? But tonight, the Washington Wizards came from Hogwarts and they didn't come prepared and fully practiced because they only remembered one spell. And you know what that spell was? Expecto. No, I'm sorry. Wingardium Leviosa. We did the Expecto Patronum, but they did Wingardium Leviosa. 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 Yeah, I don't know. Leviosa. Leviosa. Anyways, guys, like and subscribe. Let's see what goes on because I'm gonna go and get my Leviosa out of here. So make sure to like, subscribe, and ring that notification because next video is gonna be an Expecto Patronum. Anyways, I'll see you around. Peace. Knicks fans worldwide, stand tall. This our moment, hear that garden call. It's a Knicks take. We run this court from the boroughs to the